What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy, Chop here, and today I wanted to talk about Spartans, specifically the dummy thick kind. Now, a while back, I made a video explaining the lore of dummy thick Spartans in Halo. If you haven't watched it, I'd highly suggest checking it out. It's totally 100% accurate and verified by 343. Don't ask them though, just trust me. Anyways, in the video, I explained some of the tactics that the dummy thick Spartans would use in their battles. However, unknown to me at the time is that these tactics could actually be used when playing Halo, specifically in multiplayer. Now today, we're going to be going over some of these dummy thick tactics you can use to take your KD from subhuman into something your parents would actually be proud of. Now, before we begin, we need to make sure we're playing the correct Halo game. These tactics will only work in Halo Reach and Halo 5. I, however, have only tested these tactics in Halo Reach, not Halo 5, because I haven't played Halo 5 since the game first came out. It really struck a nerve. So, test those at your own discretion. Now, before we jump into a match and start wrecking, we need to have a few basic things checked off first. Number 1, your Spartan needs to be a female, because duh. Second is to take all the pride you have and throw it out the window. Third, find an enemy that will be susceptible to these tactics. Now, you may say, Chop, how will I know if an enemy is susceptible to these tactics? Now, the people most susceptible to these tactics will indeed be simps and thirsty boys. Now, it's very hard to tell in a video game who is who. However, let me give you some pointers that I've personally found out myself. One indicator is anybody wearing the haunted helmet. While it does look cool, if you didn't earn that shit back in the 360 days, you don't deserve to wear it. Anybody with the hazmat or air filter attachments on their helmets. These people are afraid that their Spartan will catch COVID. Spoilers, they won't. Anybody with the color red, because it's better to be dead than red. Anybody with the stank cloud armor effect, because nobody likes the stank. Any Spartan with a robotic arm. These people voluntarily lost their limbs so that they could jerk off and have it feel like somebody else. People who use armor lock. And lastly, anybody who chose Mark 6 over Mark 5. Do I even need to explain that one? Now that your character is all set and you know what to look for, you're ready to load up into a game. Choose one that has the baby monitor enabled. You're gonna need it, because the key for any of these tactics to work is to expose your booty. You can't do that if you're looking at the enemy, so you're gonna need those eyes in the back of your head. Now let's go over the first basic tactic, the accidental oops I dropped my weapon. For this, you want to head over to any weapon lying around on the map and accidentally drop your primary and pretend you're unable to find it. Be sure to move around enough so that you show up on the baby monitor, and if lucky, a thirsty boy will come looking for you. He will now either be distracted by that booty or attempt to get up close and personal and assassinate you. Use this opportunity to promptly install some new ventilation into his face. Congratulations, you just baited a simp. Now another useful move you can use is on the turret of a warthog. It doesn't matter which kind, just get to a hog. You want to take the gun and point it upwards, making sure that your booty has the maximum circumference possible within Halo's engines. Wait a few seconds, and congratulations, you've baited the entire enemy team, leaving them open to a swift assist by your teammates. Be careful, however, as these tactics may also distract your team. Remember how I said you'd have to throw away your pride? If you haven't done that already, this next move requires armor lock. Now, it's 2021. Everybody knows not to stand too close to someone using the virginity shield, I mean armor lock. Wrong. While it is common knowledge, when dealing with the female Spartan, the simp can simply not resist. Way to go, kiddo. I'd say your parents are proud of you, but unfortunately you used armor lock. Now, there are probably boatloads of other tactics out there, but to be honest, I haven't really had the time to test them all out. But I thought I'd share a few of the basic ones that I've found to be the most effective. With these newfound skills, I've gone from a mediocre player to God. My parents no longer embarrassed to tell others that I am indeed their son. I hope these tactics help you out as much as they've helped me. Thank you all for watching, and let me know in the comments how much you've improved, and I'll see you next time.